Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 22nd of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. Now, if you're new to my channel, what I do is provide an overview of the major themes of the week for us all. I then dive deep and give a detailed forecast for each zodiac sign, so please stay with me for that. Monday sees the Sun return to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the 9th zodiac sign. It's a fire sign, but it's also mutable. That means it's very flexing. It's very much to do with higher values, can be to do with philosophy, higher education, travel, borders, anything to do with customs and exports, adventure, independence, and it has a very inquiring energy. But it's also joined on Wednesday by Mercury, the planet of communication. Technically not at its best in the sign of Sagittarius, but I think this is one of the afflictions that's least difficult. Here Mercury gives us even greater appetite for information, for knowledge. And the two are going to be broadly together from the middle of the week through to the end of the week. And then next Monday, the 29th, they come into an exact conjunction known as a cazimi, which is very exciting. And that means the agility and flexibility of Mercury in Sagittarius is really warmed up by the wonderful rays of the Sun. But also, as this week begins, Venus and Uranus continue a very enlivening relationship, pushing us to be more open-minded about what we do with our resources, which is very much to do with the sign of Taurus. But of course, Venus in the sign of Capricorn is very much more perhaps to do with relationships, you would think. But Venus is the planet of money. So in the rather stable and worldly sign of Capricorn, this could be a great time to think outside the box, be a bit fresher in our approach to how we use the resources we have. But in a love relationship, someone may completely surprise us with an unexpected proposal, an invite on a date, and it may be the least likely person we could imagine. Now on Saturday there is a quarter moon in the very precise sign of Virgo, and that squares with the Sun in Sagittarius. This creates a bit of a conflict between what we want to do for ourselves, the more freedom-loving energies of Sagittarius, clashing with the more responsible energies of Virgo. So if we do want to do something more independently as the week draws to a close, important not to give away our autonomy by promising to do something for somebody else that we might actually end up regretting and feeling a little bit resentful about. Now all this week, as it's been for some time, Pluto, the planet of change, the planet of power and of the underworld in Capricorn, is in a semi-sextile to Jupiter. And this can be very, very positive for the reform of how we go about things in a collective sense, but particularly around how we work and how we earn a living. So some big changes can still be evolving there for us all. But please stay with me for your individual zodiac sign. But if you would be so good to subscribe to my channel, if you've yet to do so, please click on the subscribe button. And this will mean every time I drop a video, you'll get an alert. Also, if you'd like to get your free daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the subscription link below. I've written these for over 25 years. My work's used around the world on some major platforms. And finally, with year 2022 racing up, if you'd like to get your personal horoscope for next year, your forecast based on your time, date and place of birth, you can do so now. Get the rest of this year free and 30% off and a character analysis. Please see the link beneath this video. Hello Aquarius and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 22nd of November. The Sun's move on Monday, followed by Mercury on Wednesday into your 11th house, is very Aquarius. The 11th house is to do with thinking about the future. It's about our highest ideals. It's friendly, it's sociable, it's about networking. And of course, it's governed, the sign of Sagittarius, by the uplifting energy of Jupiter, which is in your sign now. So really have an opportunity here to interact with others more, because in recent times the emphasis has been very much on success, goals, ambitions, and you've probably been very busy chasing some key elements of that. But now, if it's possible, wherever you are located, you may want to have more of an opportunity to spend time with others. If that's not possible because of COVID restrictions, I think you will be still trying to connect more, perhaps on a digital basis. But it's also a great opportunity to think about what you want from your future. And with a quarter moon in Virgo on Saturday, as the week's drawing to a close, it is going to be important to be realistic around the financial side of things, because the 8th house is very much to do with how we invest, but also whether we can really afford things. So the 11th house can be quite idealistic, and that's going to bring a great deal of uplift to your week, but also important just to stay a little bit aware of the cost of things. Now, right at the start of the week, there is also a terrific link between Venus and Uranus. A surprise is possible. It may even be linked to a family member could get in touch that you're just not expecting, or someone you've been close to in the past, or perhaps somebody is going to be introduced to you through a family or a close friend who could actually turn out to be quite a bright and vibrant energy that you're immediately drawn to, and you could actually connect in a very, very lovely way. But in general, what you're looking to do now is to celebrate the things you have in common, be less focused on the things you don't have in common. So a great time to build up your friendship sector, your sociability, but also to think about maybe some of those ties that perhaps don't serve your purposes anymore. But there may be an opportunity to refresh things in a much more vibrant way.